Welcome to INTERGENDERACTION, an Erasmus Plus project funded by the European Commission. In this episode, we will talk about values and priorities, but this time through the lens of generational and gender diversity. Ready? Let's go. Let's start with generations. Today's workplace is more diverse than ever. For the first time in history, up to 4 generations are working side by side: baby boomers, Generation X, Millennials, and Gen Z. This mix is creating one of the most dynamic and sometimes challenging work environments we've ever seen. And guess what? This intergenerational reality is everywhere in the conversation. If you open a business magazine, scroll through LinkedIn, or search on YouTube or Spotify, you'll see panels, podcasts, and debates trying to make sense of it all. Why? Because each generation grew up in very different contexts, shaped by unique world events, technologies, and cultural shifts. And that's reflected in how they view work, success, leadership, and purpose. Let's take a quick look. Baby boomers typically emphasize hard work, commitment, and professional achievement. Many associate long hours with success and dedication. Generation X came of age during economic transitions, leading them to value autonomy, flexibility, and a healthy work-life balance. Millennials tend to prioritize purpose-driven work, flexibility, and personal well-being. They want more than just a paycheck. Gen Z, digital natives shaped by social justice movements and global challenges, often value authenticity, inclusivity, mental health, personal growth, and meaningful work. These aren't strict rules, of course, but they offer insight into what different generations might be bringing to the table and what might cause friction if not addressed. Now, let's add another dimension: gender. Research shows men and women tend to share some basic ideas about what matters at work, but there are important differences too. For instance, men are generally more focused on pay, benefits, status, and authority. Women frequently put greater emphasis on interpersonal relationships, collaboration, respect, and work-life balance. Again, these are general trends, not fixed rules, but ignoring them can lead to misunderstandings, feelings of exclusion, or missed opportunities for teamwork. So what's the real impact when employees' priorities don't align with their colleagues or the organization? Organizations risk lower productivity, higher turnover, and a drop in employee engagement. Individuals might feel disconnected or undervalued, and that's never good for motivation or creativity. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to turning these differences into strengths. By understanding the unique values each generation and gender brings, organizations can create more inclusive environments where everyone feels heard and respected. Remember, this is not about stereotyping or putting people in boxes. It's about appreciating the richness that diversity of experience and perspective brings to the table. So what's the insight we want to leave you with today? Values diversity across gender and generations is a strength, but only when it's seen and supported. Pretending everyone sees work, success, or leadership the same way, that's a missed opportunity and often a source of silent conflict. In our next episode, we'll explore how we can actually bridge these differences, align values across teams and organizations, and create workplaces where everyone thrives. That's all for today. Thank you for listening to our INTERGENDERACTION podcast. Remember, if you want to continue learning about intergenerational and gender diversity and inclusion, visit our official website, intergenderaction.eu. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Funded by the European Union, views and opinions expressed are, however, those of the authors only and do not necessarily reflect those of the European Union or Agence Erasmus Plus France Education Formation. Neither the European Union nor the granting authority can be held responsible for them. This work is licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 4.0 International License. To view a copy of this license, visit http://creativecommons.org/by-SA 4.0/. Logos are excluded from this license.